Hi students, today we will be discussing the lesson The Lost Child by Mulk Raj Anand. It is taken from your class 9 syllabus from the book Moments. Before starting, I would like to request you all to please like, share and subscribe to my channel and also give your valuable feedback. Let us quickly discuss about the writer. The writer of the story is Mulk Raj Anand. He is an Indian writer in English and he is notable for his depiction of the lives of the poorer caste in traditional Indian society. Okay, so basically he is an Indian writer. He is born in the year 1905. He died in the year 2004 and he is Padma Bhushan awardee and also Sahitya Academy awardee. Okay, so you can read more about the author if you like. You can Google and you can read more on him. Okay, now let us discuss the central theme of the story, The Lost Child. The central theme is the bond of a child with his parents, that how a child, when with his parents, can enjoy everything. Okay, when a child is with his parents, he can enjoy everything. But when the child is left alone, he feels very insecure. Thus, the psychology of a child is very beautifully explained in this story, The Lost Child. Okay, now let us quickly discuss the summary of the story. Now see, the story begins with the festival of spring and that how beautifully the festive season is celebrated in that time by organizing a fair and how there used to be the social gathering. A family is portrayed in the story which constitutes a little boy, his father, his mother. You can see here his father, his mother who like others have come to visit the fair. The little boy, just like any other kid, gets attracted by the beautiful toys in the shops, though he very well knows that his demand will be refused, but still pleaded for the toy. His father looked at him with red eyes, showing his disapproval, and his mother distracted the child's focus by showing him the dragonflies across the mustard field. And you know, a mother very well knows the art of distracting their kids. The little boy gets fascinated by the flies and tries to catch it, and even he succeeds to catch one of them. However, again his mother calls him to come on the footpath. Okay? He follows as per the parents' call, but again he gets attracted by the little insects and worms on the side of the footpath. So you know how kids get attracted towards this kind of small insects. Kids are always very playful and they get attracted by all these kind of stuffs. Again he hears the call from his parents as they were resting for a while, sitting at the edge of a well under the shade of a tree. At the parents' call, the child runs towards them, and as soon as he enters, some flowers from the tree falls on him. Like as soon as he enters to meet his mom and dad, he runs towards his mom and dad. Some of the flowers fall on him. Children are playful and this again distracts him. And what he does now? He starts to collect the flowers and runs only when he hears the cooing of doves. This cooing frightens him and he runs towards his parent, even forgetting about the flowers that he collected in his hand that he has collected, and it falls from his hand. Okay, because he forgot about it, so it falls. The parents now hold their child and heads to the fair through a narrow footpath from within the mustard field. The child, as he comes near the fair, he gets very fascinated by the crowd and the colorful magical world around. At the very corner of the entrance, what does he see? He sees a sweet seller surrounded by a crowd of people, and he sees the colorful sweets all decorated with golden and silver leaves. Golden and silver leaves, जो चांदी and सोने का वर्क जो होता है, you must have seen it in all kind of sweets. ठीक है, मिठाइयों पर आपने देखा होगा. The little boy's mouth watered for the barfi because barfi was his favorite sweet, but only murmured. Murmured का मतलब बहुत धीरे बात करना, okay? जो खुद को ही सुनाई दे सके और किसी को सुनाई नहीं दे. So, but only murmured that he wants it, though he knows that his request will not be fulfilled, and this time the request will be rejected, saying him greedy. So what he does? He moves on. Okay. After going a bit, he sees a flower seller. The second thing, what he sees? A flower seller selling a garland of gulmohar, and he again becomes attracted by its beauty. But this time he also murmured, saying that he wants that garland. But he moved on, as he knew that his parents would even reject this, remarking this as cheap, and would not buy it for him. So he moves on. Now again, after moving a little farther, he sees a man holding a pole with various colored balloons on it. He was attracted, you know how a child gets attracted to a colorful, being a small little kid, he gets attracted towards that, but again moved on, as he knew that his parents would reject buying balloons, saying him to be too old to play with balloons. Okay, that this is not his age that he will play with balloons. So he knew it that they will reject, so he again moved on. Now next he sees a snake charmer, but he moves from there also. Why? Because his parents will not allow him to listen to the coarse music that is played by the snake charmer. Okay, you know what kind of music that is played by snake charmer. Now he sees the roundabout, and seeing that how men, women and children are having fun on it, this time he cannot stop himself, and very boldly he requests to go on the roundabout. But he did not get any reply. He turned to look in every possible way, but could not search them. This made him very upset. He started to cry in search of them. He was completely panicked and thus ran in all directions looking for his parents. While doing so, even his yellow turban gets untied and all his dress turns muddy. Okay, so he was actually wearing a yellow turban. For some time, he stood at a place feeling lost and defeated, sobbing and looking each corner as much his small little eyes could see. Now he looks at a holy place where he could see a crowd of people, okay, and quickly ran towards it. There was a very bad crowd at the entrance of the temple, and he was so little that anyone could step over him, as he was unnoticeable. He is so small that anyone can step over him. Okay. However, he shrieks as loud as possible, saying, "Father, mother." Listening to his cry, a man bends and picks him up in his arms. And now he asks him that how did he came here, how did he get here, and whose baby he is. But the child kept on weeping badly and crying. And he kept on saying that I want my mother, I want my father. Now see here, there is a turning point in the story that this will explain the child psychology. Okay, that how insecure he becomes when he loses his mother and father. So now this man, in wanting to calm the child, he takes him to the roundabout. One by one, he takes to the every shop. Okay, he takes him to the roundabout first, then to the snake charmer, then to the balloon seller, then to the flower seller, then to the sweet shop. But he shows no interest in any of these. At first he was very fond of everything, but now he is showing no interest at all and only sobbed, saying, I want my mother, I want my father. Okay, so this is the entire summary of the story. Please let me know how you liked it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.